Yes, guys, GRP back in the house with another topic.
From one filthmonger to another.
Actually, you're right.
That's right.
You're right.
It's scumbag number 2.
Yeah.
Scumbag number 2.
Ezra Miller's back in the news. So he's now gone to court over the various charges that he's been charged with. And he's pleaded not guilty to felony burglary charges. And he faces 26 years in Vermont if convicted.
Convict his ass.
Yeah. Well, this comes to us via Deadline. And it says the Flash star Ezra Miller pleaded not guilty to felony burglary charges this morning in Vermont. Allowed to appear remotely early Monday for the session in the criminal division of the Green Mountain State's Superior Court. That's a mouthful. Miller was told to stay away from the neighbor whose home he entered earlier this year. Why is he still out? Along with neighbor Isaac Winnacore, Miller was also prohibited from interacting with another Vermont resident, Aidan Early, as conditions of their release. Miller faces a maximum of 26 years behind bars, as well as over $2,000 in fines if found guilty of the charges.
$2,000.
Yeah. So he has that in his back pocket.
Yeah.
Stemming from the spring incident, which entailed stealing 3 bottles of liquor, gin, vodka, and rum from Winnacore's pantry. The next hearing in the case is set for January 13th, 2023, and scheduled to last about 3 hours. In a jovial and chipper mood Monday morning, the casually dressed actor... See, that tells me all I need to know what's going to happen. But anyway, the casually dressed actor will have to return to court per Superior Court Judge Kerry A. McDonald Caddy. That's another mouthful, man. Virtually or in person at a determined future date for more proceedings in this matter. And then it goes on to talk about the... Anyway, there's...
In that comment 1 second, Ezra would like to acknowledge what? What does it say? Ezra would like to acknowledge...
Where?
What he actually said. Anyway, there's a comment on there from Ezra Miller which was bare stupid. But,
this whole situation is just bare stupid. Listen, let me go first on this, yeah? This guy's a fucking embarrassment. I'm sorry to swear, but it's jarring me now with this guy. Like, why? How come he gets bail and he's still out? He's got a felony charge. He's looking at 26 years. Obviously, he's not going to get 26 years. And he's out on bail. Like, obviously, because he's rich, right? And then on top of that, because this is not the only charge he's going to... Because remember all the other shenanigans that he got up to, he's going to be charged with those as well. And have to go to court for those. So, like kidnapping and grooming that girl, for instance, yeah. So, my thing is this. Why is he so chipper? That, like I said when I was reading that article, that's for me says it all. That says I've paid off enough people to get off on this shit. I lie?
Maybe.
Maybe. For me, that's what it means anyway. I mean, like, if I was going to court on those charges, I am sweating my bollocks off. Yeah? It's as simple as that. Being just being told the possibility of 26 years, I am sweating. Yeah. So I don't see how my man's so chipper.
Because he's suffering from mental health.
Yeah.
I do believe he's got some sort of personality disorder.
I believe he's got some mental health condition.
So the same way he can be off key is the same way he can come chipper. That I'm saying that's how it would work.
Yeah. You're right.
He's put himself into that frame of mind. Like, look what he's got away with. So he's feeling confident.
Yeah.
And he has every right to feel confident because he have money.
He have money.
So don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That is a factor.
Yeah.
Having money. But look at all the stuff he's been getting up to and just walking free. Like he said, he's still out. He's still out. And for him...
And he's got other charges pending.
He's
That's what I'm saying.
stealing alcohol. That's just like, money's no object for you.
That's what I'm saying.
But you're going to go into man's pantry and, you could go out on the road and say, send a boy to go and get it. And do you know what I mean? Like, he does... He's lost it. He's gone.
Yeah,
He's gone.
He needs a good sit down in the penitentiary for a while just to sort his life out. That's
See
what
if they call you Flash then.
Because
you ain't gonna get away.
He's gonna have to get away because boy, he's gonna be wearing a mop wig in San Quentin.
That's it.
He'll be going to San Quentin, that ain't gonna happen.
Well, he better hope he's not going to San Quentin.
Saying, Splash. That's what they're gonna, they're gonna call him Splash.
Damien, what have you got to say about all this?
I was trying to find a comment from him, but the one I actually wanted to look at right now is there's a comment from rap shit creator Ray, who recently said, he told Elle magazine that the stuff that's happening with Ezra Miller is, to me, a microcosm of Hollywood. There's this person who's a repeat offender who's been behaving atrociously, and as opposed to shutting them down and shutting the production down, there's an effort to save the movie and them. This is a clear example of the lengths that Hollywood will go to save itself and to protect offenders. So don't do that, and women may be able to thrive. The way they have to live in fear of keeping silent because it will ruin their careers. It's just a constant pattern of abuse that will only persist if Hollywood continues to insist on being this way. And I, to a degree,
is that Ezra Miller?
No, that was rap sheet creator Ray.
Oh, okay.
Ray. So I agree with most of that sentiment. But this is the problem. It's like, at what point are they going to go, bye? How long are they going to allow him to still be the face of DC? Because the film's still coming out.
No. Well, yeah, but you see, that's why I don't agree with that article. Bro. That article makes it look like he was getting up to these shenanigans when the film was being made. No, the film was finished, and then he was getting up to these shenanigans. So what do you expect them to do?
But they've done reshoots though since it's happened.
Yeah, again, what do you expect them to do? They've spent, before the reshoots, 200 million on this film.
I would have redone it.
Bro, come on, man. We're talking about business now. Even you, with your morals, even you would be like, we can't scrap this film. We've spent 200 million on this film.
They've got money though. They're not coming from a poor place.
200 million. I mean, they scrapped Batgirl, but that was 90 million. This is more than double that. This is a lot of frigging money. And not just and remember with them, it's not just the money that they spent on the film. It's the money,
it's market, everything else,
and also the money they're expecting, because they're expecting a hell of a lot of money from this. And from all accounts, remember we did a story on this. The film is excellent.
But say, I mean, we're saying he won't. But say on the flip side of the coin, he gets banged up. What happens to the film then?
Do you know what?
They still put it out.
I think the film actually does better.
Yeah.
I actually do.
Yeah.
You know what people are like.
Yeah.
Let me see this film.
It does better.
You know, but the
his
one
last ever thing before he went to jail.
Right.
That alone.
Thank you. One thing I definitely agree with you on though, before you go on, because I know you I'll just cut into you,
go on.
is I agree they shouldn't take him on tour though to promote
But
the
they
film.
can't. That's.
But I get the feeling they're gonna try.
No.
I get the film they're gonna try.
I don't think they can, because imagine the first question they're gonna get.
Yeah.
You know?
Everyone's
it won't be about the film.
Yeah.
No one's gonna ask him anything about the film.
So you may go to jail. How do you feel about that? So
I'm starting off.
The first one. So Ezra, learning to run so fast as the Flash, how far do you think you get away from us now before you go to prison?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Man.
Yeah, I just, my main problem with it is, like Leon said before, there is obviously a mental health aspect of this, but it's the
because of the off-keyness,
because of the off-keyness, but because it's the perpetualness of, like, it just continues to happen and he continues to get away with it. And to say, like, it was a misdemeanor, you broke in and threatened someone and their wife, like, that's not even
that's not even this case.
That's not even this case.
It's crazy how much cases he's got pending.
Like, he attacked the barmaid.
Yeah. I don't know if he's got a case on that.
Whatever happened to 3 strikes?
Right. Well,
this one is like 17 strikes. Keep going.
Yeah.
Just made for certain individuals, isn't it?
So he's burglarized this house. He's threatened the couple.
Threatened the couple.
He's kidnapped and groomed that girl.
Yep. Assaulted the barmaid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Assaulted the other woman 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. The German woman. Yeah.
Like, and
that's what we know.
That's what we know.
That right.
Who did he pay off?
Oh, and apparently he's got kids in his house that are just playing with bullets and drugs all over the place.
And he's worshipping some alien devil when he's.
Oh yeah. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. I wouldn't get away with a quarter of what he got up to. Yeah, I mean,
wouldn't want to, like, what? Why?
I wouldn't want. I don't have that luck anyway. I don't. This is why I don't do anything, because I don't get away with shit.
Man could get caught on the bus and we're going to jail without
Do you know what I mean?
a travel card.
Honestly, I'm not one of those kind of guys who has that kind of luck where they get away with a lot of things.
No.
I don't get away with shit.
No.
So
But
I don't do shit.
But even if you would, this kind of effort, you wouldn't want to do it in the first
no,
place.
hell no.
And this goes back to Leon's point. It's
Hell
like
no.
there is something psychologically really off key about him right now, and no one stepped in.
But I'm sure there was something seriously psychologically wrong with him a long time ago, and everyone just overlooked it so they can keep getting paid.
This is the point I was waiting to make.
Go.
There were signs.
Yeah,
there were
they were
signs
ignored.
long before the
And they were
flash.
ignored.
And people have ignored them.
Yeah.
This never came overnight.
No.
This yeah. So you ignore it. This is what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Just like people turning a blind eye to Harvey for how long?
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly. And then look what happened.
And it comes out in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Even boy, that's all. Yeah, I'm just tired of Ezra Miller just getting away scot-free for just F3 all the time.
Yeah,
and then they want to arrest a man for a bit of weed or something.
Do you know what I mean?
But man can get away with these big ass crimes.
Wesley went to jail for tax evasion.
Yeah.
Tax evade. He didn't rob anyone's house. He didn't threaten to kill no one. Tax evasion.
Yeah.
And this guy's walking free, and he's done all this. Bruv, it's.
But you know what they feel about robbing the government? That's how
That's true. That's
you
true.
rob the government.
That's true.
I
Not that I agree with
No.
that.
Not the
But
government robbing people anyway. But there
yeah,
you
you know what I mean. But anyway, guys, what do you think about this F3? What do you think is going to happen with Ezra Miller? Do you think he's going to get 26 years, really? Or do you think, money
26
talks?
days and a slap.
If that.
Yeah, 26 days.
You know what I mean? And do you think he's going to go on promotional tour? I know he's definitely not being the Flash because David Zaslav has already said that. But is he going to be promoting the film? Leave some comments down below and let us know what you think, please. And if you're feeling extra generous, give us a super thanks.
All the sexy boys cameras.
Oh, yeah.